Hey guys, welcome back. It's Johnny here from MTB Trail Rider. I have already just finished up my run here at Creekside Trails. Yep, Creekside Trails here in Valparaiso. I'm inside the car because it's blowing. It's really windy outside. It's pretty chilly, so gonna enjoy the warm warmth inside the car here. So, two different trailheads or parking area. There's one actually at the main parking of the golf course that's here. Creekside Golf Course, I think is what it is. I'm not sure. I just assume. And then this bike shop right behind me is called the Trailyard. Yep, Trailyard Outpost, and you can park right here. You've got the trail access right next to me, right off here. And they actually own this property right here behind me. They are currently building a restaurant and kind of like a coffee shop. So it'll be really cool to kind of finish your ride. You've got access to a bike shop. So if something happens on the trail, break a chain, mess up your derailleur, like something happens, we've all had this happen where you get to the trailhead and you're missing something, or something broke, or something just happens to your bike and you have to end your ride, or you have to go try to find something. There's a bike shop and service center right here at the trailhead, which is awesome. They got a nice outfit, their bike shop, really sweet. All the guys here are really awesome. The main trail builders, got to meet him. Everyone's super cool, very growth minded with the trails here, which is I can very much appreciate. So really excited for that. I'll let you guys see a lot of these features, see a lot of the trails I did here. It was a little slow out there, just the ground's a little wet in some areas. I think in the summertime, once things start getting packed down again and start resurfacing, the speed will pick up. I felt like that was the hardest thing I had out here, was just kind of getting the speed for the features. So yeah, I can see myself really spending more time out here. The only downside is that it's an hour away from where I live. But do not forget, you do want to get on the Facebook pages for Creekside Trails. I think there's the Creekside Trails fan page, and I think there's another Facebook page. You do want to touch base on that, especially if you're doing any type of drive to the trails. They do close the trails, and it seems like they do it often for the smallest things. So you think the trails would be open, but they may not be. When I first got here, the trails were closed. The guys at the Trailyard bike shop, they actually texted some people to see like, hey, trails look good, can we open them up? And they ended up opening, so that was awesome. So thankful for that, because it would have been a waste of an hour drive one way. So do touch base, do get on their Facebook pages just for trail conditions and trail openings and closings. I don't know if you guys can see from back here, I already kind of walked it up, scouted it. The distance and the drop isn't bad. The problem is getting the speed, because it's so flat up here and you're going up to that tall flight deck up there. So I'm gonna try to maintain the speed. I'm out of shape, so hopefully I can carry the speed I need here. Nice and smooth. Little jump here, looks like. Nice, that was smooth. Looks like they got a skinny on some chain over here. I don't know which way to go. This is cool. Good like practice, you know, for bigger features and stuff. Just rolls off the back. Oh, barely. It's so hard to get the speed just because it's so flat. That's where I'm seeing the biggest trouble up here. Pretty basic. Just gonna stay right, not really sure. There's supposed to be the farm of some sort out here. Which is more sessionable dirt jumps. Oh yeah, So this is trail 465 that way, I guess, but that's what we're looking for. So this is the farm. It's like your flight deck, I guess. Looks like it's gonna go up to some smaller, that's all, like that's not done. It's so funny. Welcome to the Midwest. These flat hills. But we got this rolling. Comes in, it looks like this bigger line. These all need to be resurfaced. Looks like the winter really washed these out. But it looks like we got some decent sized stuff here. Probably even be good to bring the dirt jumper out here one day. Back there looks like another shipping container. I think they want to use that as like another hub, kind of how this is, and build some more, potentially some more expert features here. Just kind of keep them more separated. Probably won't spend too much time on this. I want to show the rest of the park, and also with it washed out, not sure how good it's going to ride, so. It's like not carrying much speed, just got to roll it. This will be fun though once it gets resurfaced and gets running fast again. I like the variety. If you just want to come out here and pedal, it seems like you got this option. You got optional features everywhere, which is what you want, you know. Not everybody wants to just ride cross-country trails. Some people want to have little features and it's not hindering the trail at all for those who don't want it. Like, makes a lot of people happy. I just hope that other trail systems in the area can pick up on that. I already did a ride over at Andrews University Trails earlier this spring and it was pretty wet out. It wasn't nice weather, but I was just so disappointed in the trails and the opportunities out there, and I didn't even make a video on it. I was just pretty disappointed. Wow, I would have hit my head on that tree if I came in that faster. Really tight trails through here, like with the trees, so just think about that if you're coming in with some speed, especially that berm there. If I would have leaned into that, my head would have hit the tree on the inside. But yeah, the trails at Andrews, they're great, like hand cut, like most trails are hand cut, but it's just very like raw, exposed trail. As erosion happens, you just let it happen, and adds to the technical side of riding, which is awesome, and it's got its place. But I don't know, I feel like you could reach more people, which is maybe the issue. Maybe they don't want to reach more people, by adding more features. And I've offered to help build such features and maintain such features, but it doesn't seem like the crowd out there wants that. So I'll probably try to partner with people at Creekside here and the Trailyard shop up here. Who knows what will come, but it seems like these people here have a lot more vision, a lot more ambition for trails. So these are people I want to connect with. Okay, so obviously I'm watching out for other people. There's only been one other rider out here, but looks like a good drop. comes in, straight takeoff. So it looks like we're up here. Ripsaw's that way, so this is the features I saw from the bottom. Looks like this is part of Showtime. Obviously, check what you're riding, scout it out. So this is like a pretty flat takeoff, so there's no lip. It's not gonna punch you off at all, but it's pretty mellow from about right here, right there, and then it gets steep. So you could come in this, like it is a drop. You can't just roll this with no speed. That's maybe 2 feet from there to here, at least. Rolling, it's pretty steep right, pretty steep right there, so you could get some decent speed for this. Decent spot to land would be right up in this area right here. But if you hit this with speed, you could easily land down here where it's steeper. A little washed out, but just kind of rolls, pumps, and you can hit that jump right here. So this drop does like, it's a little intimidating, simply just because when you're up on top of this little spot, it looks like it's a huge drop. And again, like I mentioned, if you hit it with a lot of speed, you can definitely send it pretty flat. So we want to control our speed. We're going to maintain our speed, kind of feather the brakes in a little bit, just to make sure we have enough speed to take off the drop. We're not going to drop, like roll. We want to land right up here in the top, maybe 10 feet, bike and a half length maybe down, or bike length down, and should have no problem. I'm confident in my skill. We're just gonna do like a test roll in. So again, not bad. This top portion, super mellow, and then it gets steep. So I think we're okay here. Coming in. Whoa! My back tire actually hit my butt on the drop. Caused me to buck forward a little. That was awkward. These are 29-inch wheels, and I've actually heard that a lot with people when they hit big drops. I was watching another channel, Van Girl Yuka. She had a 29er, and she was a shorter rider, but I think that was some of the problems that she experienced too, and she went to a mullet bike and fixed a lot of her challenges with that. Man, I just wish this was closer to home. All right, let's roll around, see if it gets it to us. Oh yeah, berm's up here. These new carbon rims have been nice. Oh, it's like, can't carry any speed. Yeah, I think that's the biggest struggle right now. So this is to exit. The reason I think I want this is because this is where the I got some like little skinnies over here. Yep. So that trail to exit took me here to these drops. I wanted to show you guys. This is what got missed on my camera earlier when it froze. The two on the right are good. The one on the left need a lot of speed. This is the drop box zone. Jump line is that way, I guess. Anyways, I'll show you the easy one. Here, pretty mellow. You might be able to roll this. You might hit the crank on that. You shouldn't top over, so it's low risk. You might need a little bit more than just rolling speed. This you'll definitely need to drop, but if you come slower, if you get the front wheel off, clear your crank, it's just flat. You're looking at maybe 1.5 feet. It's really soft right now. This one I did not hit. I'll probably end up landing flat up here. So coming in, you gotta come in with a lot of speed because this is just a flat takeoff. And this is pretty good distance. I mean, definitely probably 2 bike lengths from the lip to lip. It's a pretty good distance. All right, so probably not gonna hit the beginner drop. I'm just gonna go right for the middle one. Don't need much, just stay balanced. Basic drop, nice and smooth. Grab your brakes so you don't go off into the meadow. So I think this is the exit trail back. We're gonna work our way back. Been out here for a little while. There's some cool stuff out here to session. I think once those jumps out there get resurfaced and rebuilt, I think the biggest challenge out here is just the speed, you know, you need for some of the features. You need to work really hard to generate any kind of speed. It was fun, you know, it's just loops around the golf course, and I enjoyed out here. I think it'll be fun to do some more riding out here, and once the weather gets nicer and get more into the summertime and resurface some of these features, it'll be cool to show you guys some more out here.